everyone, and this video is going to be about the festivals here at Weston Pools. I've had loads of people asking me over the past few weeks because the dates have just been announced for all the festivals. They've been asking what it's all about, what's on site, how can we get booked on, and how's it run. So all I thought is to just do a video around the fishery, little tour of how and what is on site and for your uses and facilities. So all I'm going to do, I'm starting here at the Draw Hut. So basically the Western festivals are really a cheap festival compared to a lot of ones over the country. They're only £50 to enter, and there's a super pool of, I think it's £20 a day, or it might be £10 a day, I can't remember off the top of my head. So they're quite cheap to enter if you're just thinking about maybe just entering to come down with a few of your mates, or take it a little bit more seriously, taking it from club angler level, trying to just push yourself. It's entirely up to you what you want to do. They're really cheap, money spread out, and it's just a great few days fishing. Now, you might ask what festivals there is. Well, there's a Veterans Festival in April. So that's everyone over 50, 3-day event, spread over the lakes. Nice little format, done on section points. And then you have a Spring Festival, which is normally done on points. I can remember it's done on points. So it's the lake, normally it's the lake, so say 15 on the lake, 1 for first, then 15 for last. Then it's the Weightmaster Festival, which is probably a favourite of mine. You're never really out of it. You can have £80 the first day and feel a bit deflated, and then just come back the next day and have £150. But that's probably one of my favourite festivals. That's run on weight, so sections don't matter, but the money's spread out on that. So you're always in with a chance, which is, to be fair, a nice little format for a festival. You don't want to be fishing and think you're out of it from day one because you come fourth in your section, say. You might have come fourth in the section, fourth in the match, and you've still got £100 and the next day to go. And then it's a summer festival, which will be really bagging up casters, shallow, hard pellets. We'll be going at it shallow down the edge, big weights, £200 plus, which if that's something you're really enjoying, your cup of tea, then get involved in that. Then it's the Sonia Bates Natural Baits Festival, which is really, it's so different. It's nice to come and fish because you're mainly fishing corn, maggots and casters. To be fair, worms doesn't really come into it. It used to years ago, but last year it was maggots, casters, corn. They're great baits, catch loads of carp, and for some reason this place just seems to switch on when you just feed natural baits, and it stops having the pellets. You just catch massive weights, especially on Stretton Pool and the clay pit, where you can catch on maggot short and down your edges. So, and then I think the last one of the year is the Autumn Festival in October, which again is probably my favourite time. Spring and autumn here are probably one of my favourite times, when the fish are on the bottom, they're feeding well, and you can catch them like that. You can catch them throwing maggots out your hand. You can catch a few early fish on pellets and stuff like that. But what we're going to do now is take a wander down to the clubhouse, tackle shop, and just show you where the facilities are, and then we'll spin round and just see bits of the lake. So I'll just turn the camera around now, and then we'll have a little wander down. Right, so we just spun the camera around now. A little walk down. Just show you there. There's the Draw Hut, where normally Tom and Darren do the draw. Toilets in the car park if we need any. You've got the stream on the right. Should be able to see a few fish. Keep by it. Should see them here now. There they are. See the flashes on the far side. That's where they are. A few fish in the stream. But this is probably one of the main attractions apart from the fishing. The old clubhouse. For all you beer drinkers. Sit outside here in the summer, get a bite to eat in there, pizza, burger, the old pint. There we are. There it is, the old clubhouse. See all the beer things through there. You need a pint. Belvedere for the sign there. And then you got your tackle shop, which is here, full of ground bait, fishery pellets, hooks, all you need. And there's the map. So at the minute we are here, so you can see all your pegs. So if you need to see where you've drawn, So there's the Whirlpool, Jacks, not really used in festivals, Stretton, Belve, and obviously my favourite, clay pit off site. So you got, we'll wander up to these in a minute, the old hobbit huts and the log cabins in the caravan, but that's the site there, little key on the side. Anyone not familiar with the site rules, they're there. So there's all the site rules. Board if the pegs lakes are open. I'm just going to the little tackle shop to have a little spin round. Fishery pellets there. The old Dazzler's not in here yet. Guru side, Preston side, all your clothing. Some Weston ones if you want to take it. Spin round. The old bait booster. Old fowls here be loving that. Bandems. Corn, ground bait, more, expanders, accessories, got a lot in case you forget it. So that's the tackle shop. We'll just have a little wander up now to the accommodation. So that was the tackle shop. There's the clubhouse there. I'm going to have a wander up to the accommodation now, just so you can see where you'll be staying. So you come out around the back of the clubhouse, wander over the yard. Sorry if it's a little bit of a walk up, but show you the scenic route of it. Scrapyard's there. You just see the caravan park starting there for the gap. And make sure this will be a nice little view for you. Look at this. I'm going to go off track slightly. There we are. Look at that. The canal pull this. Peg 2's there. Don't really want to draw there. You want to draw there. 42. But I was off subject. Have a little wander around now. But everyone's been asking, like I said. The Weightmaster's pretty good one, to be fair. Pretty fair, to be honest. You can always in the mix. You never know what it's going to do from one day to the next, so you're never out of it. Don't get on, the other section festivals are brilliant. You've got to draw a bit better on them ones. But these are the log cabins, there's one here. I think that's number 1. Won't go peeping because I think there's some key workers in it. Well, that's number 1. And number 2 here. And there's a few here. So there's 4 log cabins in total. Another one there for that gap. And another one there. And if you've got a caravan, go all along here. I think they do camping. I haven't seen a tent for a while, but it's a bit cold for that at the minute. There's a famous hobbit hut, so just go off track. There's a toilet block here. Disabled toilet. And then there's a washroom. Washroom. I'm going to walk down this way. So, everything you need really. You're staying in these hobbit huts, a bit of water there. And then there's toilets, which are shut. So we can't go have a look at them, but there's toilets there, shower block, toilets, and the old famous hobbit, red door, blue door. These ones here, the ones from the red, I think it's down to the purple, a little bit smaller, 2 people I think, and then the ones at the end are like 3 people from the orange one down. So that's where you stay. It's getting dusky now here at Weston, but these are the accommodation you stay in. If you haven't seen it, I think they do camping. I swear they do. Not sure. have to ask. But if you have a caravan, pictures all here for you. Loads of people stay over, game of killer, loads of pints. Someone always gets too drunk and doesn't turn up, but there's Wi-Fi as well. Just waffling on, really, but you can have a really good time. This is one of my favourite views. When I used to work here, this is my favourite view, this one. Especially this time of night. Look at that whirlpool there. Spinning round. So, there we are. So they're the facilities you've got here at Weston for your festival. If you're thinking about coming down to one of the festivals here at Weston, I've just run you through the facilities, what it's all about, just a little general chit chat of what you can expect if you're a bit unsure and all that stuff. So hopefully I'll see you down on one of the festivals here at Weston, but I'm just going to leave you this lovely backdrop as a sign off. And don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you in the bank soon. Cheers.